Come on in. I'm Hayley. My brand's Hayley Menzies. Come and see my world. I make knitwear, but not just any old knitwear. The knitwear that I make, everything's very statement. It tends to be long. I'd say our signature styles are very long cardigans. And I love jacquard, I love print. So the majority of our collections have very bold and sort of iconic prints. I started designing when I was about 4, and I had a Singer sewing machine actually, probably from 5. So yeah, I know I've been designing for years. I then went to raves when I was about 17 or 18, and I would make my costumes. So I was all about embellishment and trimming, sort of quite simple pieces to lift them and make them into something special. I live near Portobello Road, and there's a very famous vintage market there, which I'm a big fan of and slightly addicted to. I travel a lot as well, so I'm inspired by different sort of cultures. Yeah, the sort of the sights, the smells, the sort of energy. I'm hugely inspired by my parents. So my dad recently won Cotswold Artist of the Year. I was also brought up to play the guitar and flute and recorder and piano, and the list goes on. Yeah, and my mum as well. She used to make lots of our clothes as children. For example, Spring Summer 19 is called The Huntress. And it's about a girl that's sort of out there travelling a lot, and she's sort of on the hunt for new treasures and pieces that she's inspired by. And I would start the whole design process by putting a mood board together. My products are all made in Europe, so currently we're working with a supplier in Romania. It takes approximately, I'd say it's about 3 or 4 months before we sort of, see a finished piece. I love to style my collection with vintage jewellery. I think the pieces are really complemented by denim. But then for Spring Summer 19 we're launching a silk range of dresses, jumpsuits and slips. And what that means is that I can put the whole look together. And I'll be sort of mixing prints a little bit, and they'll clash, it'll be eclectic, but it's going to look good. What makes my items unique? Well, okay, I would say that it's the characters that run throughout the collection, the colours and our amazing prints. If I wasn't a designer, I would definitely be a rock star, 100%. I should have carried on, shouldn't I, with all those musical instruments that I was chucked at as a kid. Let's do that again.